To meet me, I think you should. I mean, I really think you should. Aren't you glad to meet me?
Hello guys and welcome to today's episode, where today, as you can see from the title and the thumbnail, we are back on the engineered account, and it seems like from the first video I made, the response was absolutely amazing. It seems like you guys are really enjoying this. Now I'm not too sure because it was the first video of me bringing back this account, and I'm not sure if this is going to continue, if the support on this series is going to continue. That is going to be determined from the amount of views, likes and comments this video gets. So with that being said, let's get ourselves into this video. So first of all, what we have to do is obviously we have to gem up the army caps, because otherwise at the end of the video we cannot upgrade anything. Now actually I'm thinking about gemming them towards the end of the video so that I can spare myself a couple of gems. So now we're going to get ourselves into a few attacks after we have determined what we are going to be upgrading. So let's get ourselves into this little guy right here. So this builder tells us that we cannot upgrade anything quite yet. Actually he says suggested upgrades is the boat, which I have yet to actually purchase because I don't really want to purchase it quite yet. I am going to do that in a separate video. Then he tells us we should buy the gold mine from the shop and then the barbarian king. Now we don't have enough dark elixir for the barb king, so that's going to be a problem. So we're not going to buy the barbarian king in today's video, but we can buy the gold mine. So we are going to be buying the gold mine. Actually wait, what happened? Was it a gold storage? No, it's a gold mine. Oh okay, we can actually upgrade it. We can't buy anything new, we can actually just upgrade these. So how long did these actually take? These only take 15 minutes, and I believe this one as well. Okay, so only 15 minutes. I believe we're going to be upgrading a couple of storages, a couple of collectors right here, one of these. And yeah, that being said, let's get ourselves into a couple of attacks without further talk. So at the end of the video, obviously as I do in every single one of my videos, we are going to be upgrading something. Now that base you just saw was pretty similar to my base. Now he did it better because he actually didn't buy a cannon and an archer tower. I did that because I didn't know at the beginning that I was going to make this into an engineered account, but that is besides the point. Now we're gonna go ahead, search for a base. It doesn't look like we're coming across any bases which are actually going to offer us a really good amount of loot, but what I have noticed is that I have mentioned it previously, but I have noticed there are so many engineered bases down here in the Silver League. I mean, this is absolutely crazy. Literally there are so many engineered bases. So if you do want to go up against some sort of engineered base, I wouldn't know why you want to do that, but maybe for practice, I don't know you guys, maybe for practice for war, although engineered bases are usually easier to 3-star. And that's it, I'm gonna go ahead, find a base for you, and then I'll be right back to do a couple of attacks. Okay, so we just came across this base, you guys, and this base does have quite a bit of loot. So this guy does have 230,000 gold and 150,000 elixir. So we're gonna take this base, and the town hall is obviously on the outside of the base, so we're gonna snipe that first with a couple of archers. So I'm not quite sure why this guy has got his town hall on the outside of the base. Maybe he has gone inactive since like a year or two, once the update dropped where you couldn't drop your town hall on the outside any longer, and he has since then not logged onto his account again. I don't know you guys, but now we're gonna drop in a couple of archers over on the builder sites. Let's drop one on the laboratory, a few on these army camps, so that we get ourselves a couple of more percentage points. And now we're gonna start dropping in our giants. So we're just gonna drop the giants for distraction, to be honest, not anything else. I'm not really trying to take out any defenses with the giants, and I do obviously realize that we are going to be losing this attack, but the goal here is to be collecting as much loot as we can with our sort of like small army composition. We only have 85 units, you guys, so that is not a lot of units at all, but we are still going to try and get ourselves as much loot as we can. So the archers are desperately trying to take out the enemy barbarian king, which is actually not that great because that is distracting the archers from targeting the collectors. And yeah, it seems like his barbarian king did a really good job in defending his base, because that means we didn't get ourselves the amount of elixir that we wanted, but that is still absolutely fine. We're gonna drop in the final 8 wall breakers over on this side over here. Let's see if they can break through even one wall. I don't think so, but oh my god, okay, yeah, they did that, so that's pretty awesome. What do we have in the clan castle? Only 2 wizards, and what was that, 2 barbarians? Yes, they're not gonna do any sort of damage to this base, so we're gonna end the battle, and we managed to win this because of the town hall that was on the outside of the base. So we've got a total of 200,000 gold, which is pretty decent, to be honest. Only 6 60,000 elixir though. Let's return back to base and see if our next army is ready, and it doesn't. Okay, yeah, it is. Okay, it didn't look like it because this army camp was absolutely empty. Then I saw that it actually writes 4, so it seems like our next army is ready. Is it the exact same army? Yes, it is. We don't have any spells yet because we don't have the spell oh my god, we do have the spell factory. Okay, my bad, you guys. Maybe we are. Okay, I'm not gonna gem them up because that's 18 gems, but we're still gonna get ourselves into another attack, see what we can do, and then after that we're gonna be doing a couple of upgrades, and then at the end of the video, well, then we're gonna end the video basically. Okay, but anyways, you guys, we just came across this base, which is a really odd base design, but we're still gonna take it on just because of the fact that this guy does again have a pretty decent amount of loot. And again, this base design is really interesting. Only a single cannon and a Tesla. Okay, that is really awesome. That means our chances of actually 3-starring this base are pretty damn high. Now I'm guessing he does have a couple of more Teslas over on the town hall compartment, and yes, he does indeed, but that's not going to be an issue. We're just going to drop in a couple of giants over here like so, drop in a couple of archers in behind for support, then we're going to drop in one giant over on this Tesla, then let's drop in a single giant over here. Maybe there is some sort of Teslas over on this side, but I'm guessing all of the Teslas are over here, so we're just going to drop in the rest of our giants in a nice circular way like so, and then the rest of our archers like this. So we're just going to spam in all of our archers. Let's drop in another couple of archers over on this single gold mine on the right hand side of the base, as you can see right here. Let's drop in a couple of wall breakers for the archers to be able to break through these compartments in a much easier way. Let's see how much damage these giants can do. They are absolutely going to annihilate this single cannon in the center of the base, so rest in peace cannon down below in the comment section. And yeah, I just mentioned this at the beginning of this attack, the Teslas were going to be in the town hall compartment, so I was right on that. I'm pretty happy on that. And yeah, the giants, they're just gonna annihilate the Tesla as well, so RIP cannon / Tesla down below in the comment section. I'm also going to comment that if I do not forget. And yeah, it seems like this base is going to absolutely get annihilated. We're not going to waste our clan castle. I don't want to use it quite yet because I am going to be using it for defense most likely, because I am going to have quite a bit of loot in my storages for my level basically. So we've got a total of 130,000 gold, 150,000 elixir, and 240 dark elixir, so that's pretty awesome. Let's return back to base, see if we can get the star bonus, and yes we did. Let's click on okay. How much loot do we have in the treasury? Only 60,000. Only 60,000. That is absolutely fine though. So now you guys, the time you have all been waiting for, we're gonna gem up the army camps, and we are going to be upgrading 3 other things. So let's gem up this one, let's gem up this one, and then the final one on the top of the base. There we go. I think we can upgrade them one more time, and yes we can, but we don't have quite enough loot for that, so I'm going to farm that up for the next video. So now what we're gonna do is, I know this upgrade maybe won't be the best upgrade for you all, because you all are probably expecting something more awesome, but I'm just going to collect these gold mines right here and the elixir mines, elixir collectors I believe it is, because I do want to get as much loot as I can. So I'm gonna upgrade that one, and I'm also gonna upgrade a single elixir collector up to the max level. I've got 2 collectors to the max level, 2 elixir collectors, and then I've also got, I believe, 2 gold mines to the max level. And yes indeed, so those are the only 4 structures I have maxed out in this space. And what other upgrade can we do? Can we upgrade the spell factory? We could, but we sadly don't have enough elixir for that. Can we upgrade anything else besides the collectors really? Yes we can upgrade the barracks. So should we upgrade a single barracks to the max level? I don't know. Maybe we should actually do the storages first. I think we should concentrate on the elixir storage, on the storages, basically on the collectors, all of that stuff, so that we can then get as much loot as possible to then be able to upgrade all of the rest. So I'm going to upgrade the elixir storage. I know not the best upgrade for all of you guys to see, but it is going to help out in the long term. So trust me on that, you guys. Another episode on the engineered base coming very soon to you. You should be excited for that. I'm excited for that, and I believe this is going to be the end of this video. So you guys, if you did enjoy this video, then please be sure to give it a big thumbs up. Also, let me know down below in the comment section how you got an engineered account, or are you a normal account? I'd like to know that down below in the comment section. If you haven't already, but you do enjoy my content, then please be sure to subscribe to my channel for daily videos. And with all that being said, you guys, my name is of course Asascha, and I'll see you next time. Peace out.